Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're talking about the Inghams, the famous Inghams, the famous Ingham family of 69. I'm sure I made this joke yesterday. The famous Ingham family of 5, 6, 7 or 8. One of those anyway. So, they are off to Greece. They're a threat to life. A thunderstorm is happening right now, and they are staying in a van, which is only capable of, you know, fending off the rain here and there. Anyway, right. So without further ado, before we get into the video, please can I draw your attention to my merch? Right, it's only on sale for the purposes of October. For the course of October. Fucking distractions and God. Please go onto my merch store, make a purchase. It is Halloween merch. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's get right on, for fuck's sake. For the month of October only, we have the Halloween merch line over at the merch store. The cutest raccoon ghost on the internet. If you want yours today in a line of hoodies, t-shirts, notepads, all sorts of things, go over to the merch store today. Link in the description box below. Without further ado, let's get back onto the video. Thank you.
Good morning, iFam. Good morning, Aurora. Yeah. You're joining us on a proper camping day today, guys. We're making a delicious get away, flies. We're making breakfast wraps this morning. No, Jace, not crepes.
Are you certain that Jace wasn't just saying craps and not crepes, right? Because one could get confused when you're making your breakfast, as it is a bit crap, you know?
Wraps. So, yeah, let's get them going. If you're a van lifer and you don't have, or a caravanner or a camper, and you don't have these little bad boys in your life,
I've got loads of big bad boys. I've got loads of bad boys in my life, honestly. Chris is he comes to me on the daily basis. He is my bad boy. Who is your bad boy, Sarah? Is it Chris, or is it another bad boy that we don't know about?
and click the link down below. You're going to want to buy yourself some, because these are
Oh my god, you didn't actually honestly just link that little like Temu bad boy flycatcher thing? Did you? Fuck's sake, seriously. Are you getting a commission? What is it, like 3p per sale? Fucking hell.
lifesaver for protecting your food against flies. So I've got a couple set up in the kitchen right now, and it literally stops flies from landing. They do come with like leaves and stuff on them, but I was just like, no, just get me them out right now. We've not set them up properly, but they've worked. How many flies were around the egg box about 5 minutes ago? About 10. Literally about 10. Oh.
I don't want to worry you, Sarah, but there seems to be an awful lot of flies swirling around the van, right? And you in particular. I mean, I'm not saying anything, I'm not accusing you of anything, but it feels like, right, that these flies kind of are attracted to you and drawn to you. I don't know why this might be. It could be due to the insane like lack of washing that goes on in that little van, or it could be just something innocent. I don't know. It could just be they've caught a whiff of Sarah's natural odour, you know, Sarah Ingham's natural odour. It could be the reason. Flies, eh?
Nothing, it's just a plastic thing.
It wouldn't hurt if you put it.
No, it wouldn't hurt, look.
Ah, yeah.
Wouldn't hurt. But it'd hurt a fly. So, yeah, they're absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much, baby girl. That looks amazing.
Absolutely delicious. Don't knock it until you've tried it. So good.
How pretty today.
Thank you. Good morning, guys. Today, have you explained where we are, what we're doing?
No.
So, today we've actually been here a couple of days. We're in Inghams in Greece, which is a place that we were desperate to come back to this road trip because we have such fond memories from here.
Is it the place with the dog? Remember the dog? Anybody remember the dog? The dog. The one that they wanted to take back with them because they love dogs so much. Never mind their own dog that wasn't actually living with them. But they would like to take this dog. It kind of, yeah, it was a thing, right? When they went to Greece last time. I'm sure it was a dog anyway. It could have been a bloody... What's those things in Australia? Do they have those dog-like features? Do you know the ones I mean? I forgot what they're called now. Somebody in the comments down below, let me know what it is I'm talking about. Sorry.
2 years ago in 2022, and it was like a dream of ours, especially the older three girls, to come back here and kind of relive those memories, which is what we've done.
Obviously, why would you want new memories? You got to relive old memories. You got to make those memories happen again, because you know that little baby and the other one, Mila, didn't have those memories, so they have to also have the same memories that you've all had in your past. So get memorying, get those memories relived. Obviously, it's like you live the same day over and over and over and over again for the rest of your friggin' lives. And, you know, it's a sad life for those kids, really.
Which is why we didn't vlog. We just wanted to really enjoy the moment, I guess. And create new memories with the younger three. Because the last time we were here, Mila couldn't even walk. She was like crawling around. We're actually very lucky that we've managed to get a spot opposite the pitch we were at, but overlooking the ocean, so it's been so perfect.
Oh my god, which ocean, Sarah? Please do enlighten us. Which ocean is it that you are close to? Near? Anywhere near the ocean? Around that region? I think the term you're looking for is the sea. The sea is completely different. You know, it's not the same thing. Just because it's a body of water does not mean that it's all oceans. It's like saying that pond over there is an ocean. You know.
And so peaceful. It's a bit of a cloudy day today, and we're actually going to be checking out of here tomorrow. So we're in Greece, and our plan has changed. We had like a family meeting last night over dinner, over gyros.
I'm sorry, but Sarah, yeah, I can absolutely imagine that you and Chris went to pick up your gyro. So sorry. Right. I don't think gyros exist anymore, so the younger of you lot, maybe you don't know what I'm talking about, but I hope you get it. Yeah. I can imagine that Chris and Sarah have, you know, been collecting the gyros for the little kids every couple of weeks, you know, standing at that job centre, waiting. Looks like.
Which was really cool. And we kind of made a decision. We basically had a big decision to make, which has now changed the course of our travel.
The course of the next
6 months, basically. Well, actually, that's not even an exaggeration.
Wow, okay, so remember a few months back and you said to us how something can change the course of your entire rest of the year, right? Remember when you were making plans about Isabel's birthday and you were saying, oh well, we would plan to do this on Isabel's birthday, but the one comment from Chris changed the entire year's plans, right? Is it the same sort of thing right now where something's happened and it's changed your entire... It's almost as if you shouldn't have gone in the first place, isn't it? Are you going back home? Is that what's happening? So I'm at a loss as to why an entire 6 months plans would be changed based on something that's happened. What has happened, right? I'm going to give a little rundown of the things I've seen suggested that is the case, right? One is that Mrs. Ingham here could be with child, right? That's actually that's a good suggestion, I think. You know, something that would be considered, because she's been 6 months worth of change of plans. If she's just become pregnant, then yeah, absolutely. So let me know in the comments down below if you think that she's pregnant and that's the reason for the change of plans. The other one is that they had actually, right, I was only joking the other day when I suggested that they would be driving back through they were going to be driving through like Iraq and Lebanon and all that lot, right, to get back to Dubai, right? But given this, that maybe they had originally planned to do it, and now they've read the news, the thing that they despise the most, or maybe they've just seen it on TikTok or something like that, and they've actually seen that it's probably not a good idea to go through those particular countries, and decided maybe not to drive through a war zone with 6 children in tow. Maybe that has just struck them as being a bad idea, and they've changed their plans and they're having to not go back home just yet. So anyway, those are the 2 main suggestions. Let me know if you think that is the reason in the comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Obviously we have to keep lots of different things in mind when we're traveling now. It's not just, there's lots of different things that come into play. So we had a big decision to make yesterday. Originally, our first plans when we came into Greece, for me, I really wanted to drive to Athens. It's a place we've never been before, and I really wanted to explore it. Esme as well. Esme was very interested in Greek history. So it was a hard decision, mainly for me and her, and Chris as well, actually. It was a hard decision because we've had to say goodbye to that now, which is really sad, but we're going to do it next year.
So this change of mind, this change of plans, is something that you've had to do, not something that you've wanted to do, because otherwise, like there's you, there's Esme, there's Chris, you all want to go to Athens, so why not just go to Athens? You're there, right? You're in Greece, just go there, right? There's no reason for you not to, unless you absolutely have to not go, which leads to the question of why can't you go, or what you are changing.
This trip has been mainly based around Italy, which I don't regret at all. I loved my time in Italy. There's things in Italy that I really don't like, but there's a lot that I do like. So yeah, I don't regret. Laura just loves squeezing my double chin. I don't regret our decision. I don't regret how much time we spent in Italy. I loved it.
Okay, so it does actually sound like she's talking like it's all over. It sounds like she's saying they're going home. That's my perspective on this. This is what I'm thinking of it anyway. It sounds like she's talking like Italy was their main attraction of the trip. It was great, and now they're going home, or they're near enough going home. That's what it feels like.
Yes, Mila? Okay, but it has meant that, we've had to change our plans, basically. So we're no longer going to Athens this trip, or Turkey. To be fair, the reason I really wanted to go to Turkey was to go to Cappadocia and do a hot air balloon ride, but that wasn't possible for me this trip anyway, because you have to get up and get out for like 3:30 AM, and because Aurora still breastfeeds overnight, I couldn't leave her.
Well, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? It could be, obviously, that you need to breastfeed Aurora during the night, maybe. Could be a reason. Or, I have read, and I'm not showing the screenshot because, quite frankly, I can't be bothered. I know that's not the attitude, is it? What the hell, dude? What the fuck's the matter with you? Seriously, I know, okay? It's a Sunday, so shoot me, right? Anyway, I've read that you can also you're not allowed to take these hot air balloons up in the air or go up there when you are pregnant, right? That's a thing that kind of ties into why they need to leave because maybe she's pregnant and they need to go home or whatever, and now she can't go on the hot air balloon because she's pregnant. The other option is that she can't take under 6-year-old children up there, which means that Jace and Mila can't go up, so what's the point? Maybe she's thinking that. But then again, her children have never stopped her doing what she wants to do, so maybe, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's a pregnancy thing, to be honest.
To go and do it, and I wouldn't want to wake her up at that time and drag her out of bed just for me to go on a hot air balloon, basically. So we're going to do that next year when she's a bit older. And whilst you're probably only going to get this vlog from Greece, because we're actually leaving Greece tomorrow, we've still got lots of fun travels coming up. We're excited for the next part of the trip, aren't we?
It's not just fun travels coming up. We've got some really fun van life coming up. We've also got
Chris, were you born with half a brain, or is it just a symptom of being an Ingham? I don't know. But it's not just travelling that you've got coming up, it's van life you've got coming up. What's the difference? Right? You travel in your van. And travelling is van lifing. Van lifing is travelling. You see what I'm saying? But I can't wait. Anyway, it sounds exciting. It does. It sounds like sounds a barrel of laughs.
Fun travels coming up. I didn't say fun van life, I said fun travels.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're very excited and we can't wait to share it with you guys, but the priority for today is because we've only just decided, like last night and this morning kind of, that we're leaving Greece tomorrow.
You know what would be more helpful, Sarah? Right? I know this is a bit out there, a bit outlandish, a bit left field, so to speak, but you know, if you could just tell us why it is you've changed your mind, because it's kind of leaving a lot of questions, a lot open for discussion. Maybe that's your point, right? But it's just like you're saying, well, we had planned to do this, this and this, but our next 6 months have been changed because, well, there's something that has happened. Now, clearly something has happened. Something has changed that you can't do what you want to do. It's not simply a case of you've changed your mind, right? You're clearly saying something has happened to change your plans, not you have changed your mind about the plans. There's a difference there. So what is it?
And trust me, it's with a very heavy heart, because we do want to spend...
We wanted to properly explore Greece.
We want to spend the next month exploring it.
What we did last time we came here in 2022 was the same thing. We drove all the way here with the prospect of exploring Greece, and then by the time we'd got here, we kind of spent a week here, went over to Corfu, did that for a few days, and then kind of felt like we wanted to get back home. Do you remember?
It wasn't that, we were running out of Schengen time.
Were we? I can't remember. We were running out of Schengen time, so we had to go back home. And I feel like we wanted to avoid that this trip, but we haven't. We've done the same thing. Yeah, this time it's not that we've actually run out of Schengen time or anything like that. It's just there's different reasons. But yeah, you guys will find out everything in due course.
Sarah, I feel like we're friends, right? I feel like we are, you know, we've got a thing going, you know, a bit of a back and forth, a bit of a here and there and everywhere. Right? You and I, we've had some history together, right? Yeah? You understand? We have had history. And Chris as well, you know, he's there too, right? But you and I, we know each other. We understand each other. Why are you lying to me? Right? Why are you not telling me the truth? Why are you just not explaining to me why it is you're not doing what you're going to do? And then you're telling us we will find out in due course. I don't want to find out in due course. Why not just tell us now? Right? There's no reason not to tell us now. It's not like you to keep a secret from me or anything like that. It's not like you to keep things back so that you can do super duper surprises with your kids. You know, it's not like you to use your kids for content. It's not like you to do any of this, Sarah. Be the person that you want to be and stop following the crowd on YouTube. It's ridiculous. Please just tell me the goddamn truth. Honestly, that's all that I ask of you, please.
But yeah, so we're spending today on this beautiful campsite. We'll show you all around this campsite because you have to come here. It's just so beautiful. If you come into Greece, then you have to come here. It's so lovely. If you're in a camper van or a caravan or a tent. Yeah, it's really, really lovely. And we've had a great time. But today we're going to head on down to the beach now, which is where Jace and the older three are. and go and join them and have a little bit of last fun in Greece. What's your problem? So this here is the spot we had 2 years ago. You probably remember this very Sprinter van actually parked up just here, and the white wall and mat and things where Mila used to crawl around.
Sarah, do you think that I'm part of your family or something? Do you mistaken me for a third wheel in your relationship here? Because personally, I haven't got a clue what the fucking white wall is. I don't know where something happened and what happened and how Mila crawled and how this happened and that happened over there and such happened, because I wasn't there. I didn't experience this. I wasn't there. You know, I'm not part of the family. I'm not part of your friendship group. I'm nothing to you. I don't care that much that I should remember every single detail of a trip that you experienced. Bloody hell, I'm not that empathetic.
But this time we have got these 2 pitches. There we go. 2 absolutely, well, it's 1 pitch actually, but obviously as you can see both vehicles fit on. Aurora's making friends again. But yeah, this is where we are. Thanks, Isla. And just over the other side of the vans there is the ocean, which is so pretty. Just went and bought some tokens for the dryer. I wasn't sure. We put some loads of washing on this morning, well, about 45 minutes ago, and I wasn't sure if the sun would be out enough to dry the clothes, but as the rain clouds keep popping over. Where are you going? Oh, the bin bags. As the rain clouds keep popping over, I feel like we'll probably end up getting unlucky. Yeah. It'll start raining and then all the washing will be wet from wet rain, so...
Sorry. The washing will be wet from wet rain, as opposed to being dry from wet rain, or wet from dry rain. I don't know, you know. Sarah Ingham-isms. It is. Yeah.
We bought some dryer tokens, and we're just heading there now. So when we came here in 2022. The campsite was fantastic, but these were the shower blocks. So this is the ladies, which I'm going to show you. I wouldn't necessarily say there's anything wrong with them. They're quite spacious, as you can see. So there's a little vanity kind of area there, and then just some showers here, all open, so it's all like outside kind of thing. And then, I think they're all the same. There's like 3 of those in a row. So whilst there isn't anything necessarily wrong with them, they're just not very modern. They're a little bit outdated, and that's what a lot of the reviews said for this campsite. And I love it when a campsite listens to reviews, because they have completely invested in a complete remodel of the toilet and shower block. So obviously these ones are still here, which I think is great for like when it's really busy and things, but this is what the new toilet block now looks like. And then obviously we've got places to wash, so wash your dishes, wash your clothes. Right now I think every single washing machine is ours. Is this one ours as well? Yeah. Is, isn't it? It's Jason's pyjamas. Is this an ironing board? Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah, so all of these washing machines are ours. We've still got a load or 3 there to go in.
Probably 1 more.
No, that's definitely 2. These washing machines are not big.
Yeah, right.
I do kind of feel like we've neglected our laundry.
Well, we tried it last campsite, didn't we? It was broken, wasn't it?
We've not done our laundry for like 2 weeks. Huh?
We tried it in Pompeii. It was broken, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah, that wasn't 2 weeks ago. But it was probably a week before that. That was probably like 4 or 5 days ago. So yeah, we've not done laundry. We've had a massive laundry bag we've been carting around. So it's so good to be able to get these done. So the washing machines are €6 each. And how much was the dryers?
4.
4. The dryers were €4 each. So it's probably like, that's expensive actually. €10 for a wash and dry load.
Yeah.
We're gonna spend like 50 bish right now washing our clothes.
Yeah, we're going to spend like
Anyway, you gotta do what you gotta do.
26 with another driver.
Yeah. Right. Let's go see what else there is to see. And then we've got a lovely restaurant that overlooks the ocean up there. And then just up these steps here, we've got a little supermarket. A little shop supermarket, but
That's not a supermarket, Sarah. That's barely a storeroom with shelves and a few products on it. I don't know if you realise, okay, I'm just going to give a little bit of a lesson here. Supermarkets tend to be huge markets, right? That's where they get the name supermarket from. They're like Asda. You talk about Asda, right? Tesco is one. Morrison's is another. But then you get your little hypermarkets, which are kind of like your Tesco Express, that sort of thing. Then you get markets, right? And that's kind of like that. But that's not even a market. That's just a storeroom with a few products on the shelves. It looks a bit sad, if I'm being honest with you. Anyway.
you sell pretty much everything, probably slightly overpriced, but not overpriced for a campsite. Just, you know, it's not Lidl, let's say. Pretty much everything you could possibly need, let's face it. I do really like this campsite. I can't explain it. It's just got a really nice feel. A really nice feel. Oh my gosh, also, when we checked in here the other day, it was so weird because it was almost midnight. It was when we got off the ferry. We couldn't find a... Well, we did find a few park up for the night. So let me just get back to the van because it's really windy up here. So when we checked in, we got off the boat and it was about midnight, wasn't it, by the time we got here?
Yeah,
it was about midnight, something like that. And we were like, you know, they're not going to let us on a pitch obviously because it's midnight, like what we're going to do. And then we kind of remembered that there was a spot to park like overnight but not check in, but kind of a parking spot that you can park at if you arrive really late. So we parked up.
Whoa, the wind is mad.
Well, it might be a bit windy down here.
But then we must have had the bad.
So we're at the beach now. Hopefully this wind is, we've got the small camera, so hopefully it's not too bad wind noise. But yeah, we checked in, it was about midnight. Chris got out the car to just go and like make sure it was okay that we parked there. And what did the guy say? He jumped out. And he went, "Oh, Mr. Chris!" What, is that what he said, Mr. Chris?
Lovely, yeah.
Mr. Chris! And Chris was like, no way, because it's 2 years, it was midnight. It was
I did talk to him a lot last time we were here though.
I know, no, it's probably because you're the only thing in a beanie hat.
Probably. It was nice I remembered anyway.
But he just jumped out, the first thing he said was, "Oh, Mr. Chris!" It was just so lovely. It's like, yeah, do you need anything? Can I get you the Wi-Fi password? Do you need it, do you need electric? Extra camper? Chris like,
yeah, I'm not so certain that him remembering you is necessarily a good thing, Chris, because he's probably Googled you and knows exactly who you are. Anybody that ever meets you, just for FYI, they tend to Google you and find out exactly all about you. So, you know, maybe not advertise the fact that you are Chris Ingham of sexual predator fame.
yeah, I found this growing a bit. It was just so nice, and I love that about Greece. Like, you just feel, it feels so friendly and warm everywhere you go. It's just so nice.
That's why I want to stay so.
That's why we want to stay so much. I didn't feel this in Italy at all. I didn't feel the same warm welcomeness from Italy for campers.
Block your wind.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to block that wind. Anyway, look at the beach. This is where we're at. It's very windy today. Very windy, but it's so nice. So nice. Just sat up here. It's a really small beach, so it's really nice and private. It just feels so nice. So, yeah, darling. So, yeah, we're just going to sit here, have a nice chat. Oh my, no, what on earth? Yay! Go! Come back! Come back, you! Jason's having a piggyback in. You going back in? Yeah. It's so lovely, the water. So lovely. Yes, darling? I'm not going in, darling. I'm looking after Aurora. Daddy will come back though and get you after, okay? So we just came back to the van. How long have we been on the beach? I think we did the first ever family beach nap.
So nice, actually, wasn't it?
Aurora, like, got onto Chris, fell fast asleep, which is unlike her, to just fall asleep on him like she did. But she fell fast asleep, so he, like, cranked his chair back, and I knew that face. That granddad nap.
I'd just been for the fattest swim with everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, I wouldn't necessarily use the term fattest swim when it comes to you being naked swimming in the water. You know, it's kind of, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You I can't even say it without, yeah, you know what I mean? All swims for you are fat. That's what I'm trying to say.
Jason and Milo just got out of the water, so they were cuddled up in their towels going for a little, like a nap on the beach. Isabel, Esme and Isla were both laid down. Obviously they weren't having, well not obviously, but they weren't having a nap. They were just sunbathing, just in the warmness, just with their eyes closed. And I was just looking around like, why is everyone just laid down with their eyes closed? And I'm just sat here like, so I cranked my chair back, closed my eyes. I didn't fall asleep, but I was like, you know, in that like state where you're not fully awake, but you're not asleep. Like you're just like daydreaming, I guess, but like really zoned out daydreaming. Oh, it was so nice. It was literally so nice. And I couldn't believe it, but we were like that for like an hour and a half. Like it was like ages.
And that's good for you, is it, Sarah? That's a happy-making experience. All of you basically asleep. All the adults are asleep. All the teens are asleep. There's sunbathing, closing their eyes, etc. Just not aware of the surroundings. And yet you've got 3 young children who could have got up at any moment that they wanted to, wandered off into the sea, drowned if they wanted to, got stolen if somebody came past, etc. Things could have gone very, very wrong. But to you, it was great because you got your little nap in there.
And I sat up, I was talking to the girls. And then I laid back down and I started doing it again, so it just went on for ages. It was so nice. But I think it's about to start raining. I took a clip on Isla's phone of the sky. Never seen sky like that before. I'll insert a little video that I took just now. It was like lines of cloud. It was so bizarre. Chris was just telling me the name of it because he studied like weather. He knows all about like different clouds and things.
Oh, you can tell when a person is so in awe of their partner and so yeah, that they believe everything that they're told, right? Oh, Chris knows all about weather because he studied it, you know? He studied the weather. He knows, he told me all about it. Chris did like a course. He wanted to be a weatherman or some shit, right? He wanted to go to the US to be like a storm chaser and things like that. So he did that a while back, like years ago, before he even met Sarah. But yeah, apparently Chris has studied it and he's well up on his storms and the patterns and stuff. Yeah, great.
He was just telling me the name of the clouds and it was just really interesting, but he did say that they often are followed by a like they come before a thunderstorm. I can't remember how he explained it, but so yeah, it's just starting to rain now, so we just shoved everything back up in the boot. We didn't make the same mistake we did yesterday when we went out for dinner and left the chairs out and it rained, so everything was drenched by the time we got back last night. Hopefully, I've just asked Chris if we could have the doors open, even though it's raining. I love laying in the van with the doors open when it's like raining or really cloudy. It's just so relaxing, especially when you're facing the beach like we are now. So definitely can't have the doors open.
It's the rain's driving this way, unfortunately.
Is it?
The wind, yeah.
Because of the wind, the rain's gonna push the rain into the bed. And obviously I don't want a wet bed, so I'm gonna leave them closed for now. But I showed you one thing that we did to this van. And I know we keep saying the van tour's coming up, but it definitely is coming up, don't worry. But I know I showed you one thing that Chris had inserted into the van this time that we've used every single day, all 8 of us, even Aurora, because we fill this up constantly for her. But every single day, we have used this brand new, oh, what's going on with the camera? Here we go, just in this cupboard here. This brand new water machine. It's absolutely fantastic. Ice cold water. Sorry, it's not focusing very well. There we go. So it's a brand new ice water machine. So you just literally put the cup on here, which we've got in a tupper box down here. Yeah, inspired by Dubai, installed by Chris. It's like on a, I don't know if you can see it on the side there, it's on like a wooden bracket. But basically, you just shove your cup on, press this button here and you get ice cold water. It's absolutely fantastic. But one thing that we've used also a lot on this trip that I absolutely love, in the opposite cupboard, just over here, is our ice machine. So if I can just get the little thing now. Here we go. Freshly made ice. Perfect. There we go. And that little bad boy down there will just continue to make a fresh ice over and over and over until you turn it off. Or obviously the water runs out and then you just fill it back up. But it's fantastic when you're on a van trip like this and you don't have much fridge space. So we're doing fine with fridge space because we've got the caravan this time, plus a small compact under-seat fridge that's actually massive. So we are doing okay for fridge space, but we definitely don't have space for big 2-litre bottles of water. And when I say 2-litre bottles of water, there's obviously 8 of us in this family, so we go through a 2-litre bottle of water. We probably go through a 2-litre bottle, probably about 4 a day, maybe even 5 a day. So obviously there's a lot of us drinking water. It's used for cooking pasta, it's used for drinking cups of tea, it's used for just drinking water. So we go through a lot. And there's no way that we could fridge 5 2-litre bottles of water every single day. There's just not a chance, even with the fridge in the caravan as well. So having this ice machine and also the water cooler thingy-bobby just means that we can just pour the water into the back of it, turn it on, and we know we've got ice cold water. It's fantastic. It's one thing that Chris bought for this van that I was a little bit like, do we really need that? But we absolutely did need it, and we've used it every day. So if anyone's thinking of a van life trip, consider those two, or if anyone does van life trips, then consider a water machine and or an ice machine. Oh, look at those little icebergs. Perfect. Guys, I'm sorry, but just sat chilling in your bed, or on your bed, with this view. Even though the sun's not shining, you cannot beat it. So chilled and relaxing. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Thankfully the rain didn't quite come. It spit for a little bit, like tiny bit. Oh my gosh, I just noticed Isla down there in the red jacket. If you can see her just there. Yeah, it started to like spit, but the big thunderstorm / rain never came. So now we're just chilling, reading a book, loving life. I love van life so much. And I never thought I would say that, ever.
Oh my god, you see that?
So we've decided to come out for dinner, and it's suddenly just gone very dark. As you just saw, there's a thunderstorm, and it's, to be fair, the sun's probably gone down now anyway. The sun goes down super early, it's like 6:15 or something, and then like by 6:30 it's pitch black. I can't remember in the UK what time it gets dark at this time of year, but I feel like it's later than 6. It feels like it gets dark really quickly here. But there is the biggest thunderstorm right now, and we've sat outside to watch it. And when I say we've sat outside, I don't mean like we're like out in the open. We're like covered. You see? Like a roof. Thank you. Thanks. But we can just see out. Like we're sheltered from the rain. But yeah, it's really cool. I don't know what it is, but we actually love thunderstorms. And the girls decided, I was ready to cook a pasta dinner tonight, but the girls begged. Esme and Isla, yeah, it was Esme and Isla. Isabel was happy with the pasta. Thank you very much. The girls begged for a gyro. I forgot again, what is it? It's not a gyro, it's not a gyro. It's a... No, it's not, it's a gyros. Euros. That's how it's pronounced. Euros. Google Translate says gyros. Gyros. But some people say, what's the other one? Gyros. Gyros. I say gyros. And when I say, can I get a gyro please? He knew exactly what I meant. He was like, yes, gyros. Yes, please. Anyway, yeah, they said, please, it's our last night in Greece. Can we just go get a Greek gyros? You're right, Ella. Oh, do you know what that just reminded me of? Ice cream floats. Who remember? Oh, I've not had an ice cream float in years. Should we make one this week? Let's get some. I'm not in, Greek, but I have no clue what ice cream. That was some turbo thunder. An ice cream float. I remember them from Christmas at Granny and Grandpa's, and I was like, Christmas at Granny and Grandpa's?
Birthday when me and all my 10th birthday party, me and all my friends, and you made ice cream floats.
When you had yeah.
When I was really little, I remember
what?
him being like, it's a special one.
Dad did? Made you a Jack Daniels one?
No, not me.
I was so confused then. I was like, wait, what?
No, like made himself one.
Oh, really?
Is it like juice and ice cream in it?
Yeah, it's like Coke with a massive dollop of ice cream in it. It's so nice.
My friend loves cream soda and ice cream.
Oh, that might be a bit much, yeah.
No, I'm craving.
What?
Jelly and ice cream. I really want some jelly and ice cream.
Oh, Dad loves jelly and ice cream. I don't like it.
Yes, if they choose it, I just don't.
Ew. But yeah, so here we are at this wonderful Greek restaurant.
It was broad daylight.
It was, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was just saying on camera. The sun probably has gone down now, but it was literally broad daylight a minute ago when we were stood there at the van. The van's only there. We've only walked over the road. I know, the lighting is just constant over there.
Reflected on the floor.
It's like constant light.
Purple just reflected on the floor.
Oh my gosh. It's quite far away. It's not like, no, it's not right above us.
No.
It's quite over there, yeah.
It's
you know how
the
long the
lightning,
thunder is afterwards?
Yeah, it takes ages, and the thunder's not loud either. In fact, you can even barely hear the thunder. You can hear it, but yeah, it's far away.
The rain.
The rain! That sounded like... Oh yes, I love rain. We'll move inside if it gets close. But yeah, we're waiting for our dinner. You're right, Jay, she's been to wash her hands, right? It's okay, she's fine. Look at Mila's hair. I can't go with Mila's... Oh no, you've messed it up in the toilet. She's got like a curly fringe. It's so cute.
She looks amazing, actually.
She looks so cool. She looks like a little 80s throwback. There we go. So cute. She looks adorable. Mila. It does, doesn't it? Mila. Mila. She's like, no, I'm not in a mood. No, everyone's phone's just alarmed. We've just got a warning. Follow instructions. Says what? That's a bit terrifying. Take shelter.
So in case you missed that, the ever incredibly intelligent A-star 9+ English student, that is Isabel, has pointed out that there has been a threat to life warning with the thunderstorms at the moment, followed by a cackle and a laugh. That was lovely.
Weather's coming in.
Severe weather, yeah, maybe we should be heading back. Maybe we should be heading back, taking shelter in our van. The thing says take action within 1 hour.
As in, get back in your houses and stay there.
As in, hurry up with your second gyro.
It's going to get rough. I've nearly finished my second one, it's all good. We can go in a minute.
Chris ordered 2.
Oh, they were so good though.
So yeah, they've had a severe weather warning, threat to life, etc. It's that bad, and you can see from the weather there that it is teeming down, and there's thunderstorms and lightning and everything else. So the worst place possible that they could possibly go, although Chris seems to think it's super duper safe, is probably the van that he built. You know, the van that Jack built, right? Van that Chris built. Yeah, they think that that's going to be the safest place for them to go. I would not want to stay in a van or a caravan with lightning thundering down. Lightning doesn't thunder down, you know what I mean? But lightning coming down like that, right? I wouldn't want to stay anywhere near a van. I'd want to be in a house in this situation, sheltering. But, I mean, the state of that weather, they could get blown away, right? They could.
They're so good, they're amazing.
They were really nice. I don't know how you wait two though. Saying that, Esme was contemplating getting another one.
But
I don't think she's going to do one.
I'm really glad I did this though, because last time we were in Greece, the first night I had a gyro, I loved it. The second time I had it, I hated it.
It was really fatty, wasn't it? And horrible.
Fatty, and the meat was disgusting. So we didn't go back to that same restaurant this time. We went to a new one.
Yeah.
Had loads of Google reviews that were 5-star. This place, and I'm so glad we did because I love gyros from here. They're amazing.
It is really good. This place is really good. It's so reasonable price as well.
Man, we
Bargain
ate, as a
compared to
family,
Italy.
We ate. How much was it?
It was €50 yesterday.
€50 yesterday, yeah. 45 euros.
Such a bargain.
Man.
In Italy, whenever we ate out, I don't think we had a meal cheaper than like 120. 120ish, wasn't it? It was like the cheapest. Some were even like 150.
Oh my god, the lightning.
And that was just like a pizza, a margarita. It was expensive compared to here. But yeah, so we were planning on, we brought Dominoes and all sorts. I thought we were having a nice chill evening with Dominoes, but no, forget that. We're going back and playing the van. Playing the van. The girls won't touch a movie, they just said. But we did say on this trip we would like to experience the thunderstorm, and we've got the experience now of them. Because if that says take action within the next hour, that means that it's rolling in. It's not rolling out.
The big boys are coming.
The rain stops and stuff now.
That's what you've got to start pressing the ring.
It's telling you where to buy food and stuff.
And if you're lost, you need more.
But it's meant to stay on till 2 AM tonight.
Yeah, it's only meant to be on until 2 AM.
The lightning was straight after, so that means it was right above your head.
Oh my gosh.
This thunderstorm is rude, boy.
There's two thunderstorms going on here.
Yeah,
There's that one right out there,
yeah. And there's the one above us.
and then there's one just going above here. Like this one's right far out to sea. That's why you can't hear the thunder. Whoa, it's so bright though.
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? We found out a lot about this family that are travelling across Europe in all sorts of terrains, and yeah, they're heading home, I guess. I don't know. There's no indication of what they're doing, but to get home they have to go through other countries, so that's probably what they're saying about exciting van life experiences coming up now. So let's come back for those. Let me know what you think about the various things down below, and until next time. Take care of yourselves and bye bye.